of grace. Peace be with you. The gifts of grace. Peace be with you. Abyssal light shine. Peace be with you. Of grace. Abyssal light shine.
We're way behind
The gifts of grace. Peace be with you. Abyssal light shine. Peace be with you. Of grace. By holy proclamation.
Think you can bully me? Diana Special!
The power
Rex Lapis!
of
Access
revelation.
denied! Teamwork is strength!
The power. Hear ye. Revelation joy. The truth shall set you free. The door is opened
Focus!
to you. The truth shall endure.
Leave it all to me. Yep, think you can get away?
No time to lose.
Let's flip! Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Let's play!
As you wish, Mainfoila.
Over here! Oh, now you've got me worked up. Think you can get away? My royal... Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no. My lyre is broken.
Can't run from death.
The more, the merrier.
No rest for the wicked.
Over here!
No time to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. Disclaimer, this Abyss Clear is heavily centered on specific units like Ganyu and Venti. This video is more so a review of aggro techniques and mob prioritization than it is a universal Abyss Clear guide. Here are my builds. While I consider it decent, I still lack some artifacts to further push my DPS output. I didn't heavily invest into some of the supports artifacts since resources are few and far between. I've yet to farm 4-piece Heart of Depth, 4-piece Pale Flames, and 4-piece Viridescent on my Child, Fischl, and Venti respectively. But seeing how they perform while not having the most ideal sets, I shouldn't be too pressured to have them, although it would be nice to have good drops. I'm by any means not a heavy spender. All you need is determination, time investment, give up your social life, neglect your responsibilities, and sell your soul to the demon. Oh yeah, and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, this is by far without a doubt the most difficult Abyssal Moonspar I have ever encountered. Floors 9 and 10 didn't change. That said, floor 11 was a bit more challenging than the last version. And as for the current floor 12, don't even get me started. 12-1 both halves, the Geo Bishop having threesome with the Whopper Flowers. 12-2 first half, Treasure Hoarders and Mosquitoes easily CC'd. 12-2 second half, Water Park and Zoo combined almost broke my keyboard cause of it. And yes, 12-3, the chamber that I personally call Satan's Rectum probably. Team comp first half. We run double Cryo and Pyro with Goat, Gordon Ramsay, Kitten, and upvote. If you're asking why I need 2 healers, it's because I'm insecure like that. Jokes aside, Diona gives shield and energy particles and Bennett enables pretty much everyone. We will be needing constant elemental application later on as the Abyss Lector's electro barrier is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. I started by activating Diona's shield and moved to the back firing cheap shots from afar with Ganyu. This is to bring the Abyss Lectors closer to each other so that they both take boom damage for each Frostflake Arrow. Abyss is a time trial and every tiny detail that can let you squeeze in extra DPS matters a lot. I tried my best to land every Ganyu Frostflake Arrow, and surprisingly I ended up with 100% headshot rate in this clear. Please let me brag about I've been neglected as a child. I mostly rely on sound cues while dodging the attacks while weaving in charge shots and occasionally swapping to Diona to get a shield up. Also, it is important to keep in mind that all party members' bursts should be saved for Abyss Lector's second phase. All elemental reactions caused by this barrage of bursts will shred through the electro shields with ease. But until then, keep distance while also dealing damage. While this is obviously hard to pull off without a Ganyu, there are some more universal guides available on YouTube. Once the Abyss Lectors begin putting up their barriers, keep distance as they will follow an AoE nuke around them after their transformation. Important thing to mention, the blast also eats away your energy charges, disallowing you to use your bursts immediately. After which, I suggest just go ham. Just throw everything, burst, skill, whatever procs elemental reaction, go use it while also trying not to panic too much like I did here, which made the run a little sloppy near the end. Team Comp 2 second half, we have Warmonger, Chunibyo, Combat Mate, and Neglectful Jesus. Second half can be easily cheesed if you have units that provide high AoE DPS potential or basic crowd control. Once again, this Abyss clear is heavily centered on specific units like Ganyu and Venti. I do however suggest running a physical team on this half because Fatui's physical resistance are low, which is also why I ran Fischl with Bloodstained Gladiator combo, aside the fact that I have no better artifact set for her anyway. Start challenge, head towards the left side and try to burst down the Cryo Mage. 1, because she's annoying as fuck, and 2, we don't have pyro units to deal with her shield once she gets it up. Swirl Hydro because all the mobs doesn't have increased Hydro resistance. Swap into your choice of range sub DPS if the opponents are way up out of melee reach. Swap to Venti once in a while to charge up his ult. We need as much crowd control as possible since in the most ideal case we shouldn't be giving them a chance to retaliate. It did swirl pyro here for some reason, guess I'll vaporize, see if that works.
Let's play!
As you wish, main foil.
Over here! Oh,
Great, the Electro Mage got her thing up. Either being greedy or panicked, I went head on continuing to deal damage instead of using Noelle's shield first to tank the incoming electro damage.
oh, goodness gracious!
Venti died, which is not as sad as you make it out to be. Looking at the enemy's HP bar, I should be able to finish this off on time with my remaining characters.
Can't run from death. No rest for the wicked.
Over here!
No time to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
And gone. Sloppy second half, but hey, I managed 100% headshot rate on Ganyu Frostflake Arrows XD.